Hey everybody, thanks a lot for tuning in to the Aero Comics 4.0 channel. I'm your host and editor-in-chief of the current incarnation of Aero Comics, Randy Zimmerman. And if you're not familiar with who I am, then please go back on this channel to the videos right at the start of the video list. This channel used to be called the ZimmGeek channel, where I put up videos about cartoon history and different things that I've done in regards to sequential art over the years, as well as cartoon instructionals, because I love teaching cartooning because it's so easy to do. And I still plan on doing that from time to time on this channel. It's just that I've changed it to the Aero Comics 4.0 channel in order to talk about my publishing endeavors now and in the near future. I have a lot of plans with a lot of product coming out, specifically in the latter part of 2021 when we start up. We're going to be doing crowdfunding books as well as direct market books, but anything that we do for crowdfunding is going to be also available at the same time for retailers. So we will be carried through the Liberty Distribution Network. So please, if you can, go over there. If you're a retailer, please sign up. We already have some previous Aero product up there available for you to buy at retailer discount rates. By the way, off of the cover price, not off of the collector's price, in order for you to sell in your shops. Just because we're crowdfunding doesn't mean that we want to cut out the direct market. I see it now as an additional source of funding in order to keep Aero Comics alive. So maybe we won't have to shut Aero Comics down again. We call this Aero Comics 4.0 because Aero Comics was originally the brainchild of Ralph Griffith and Stuart Kerr back in the mid-'80s. They wanted to start a publishing company that not only printed their own work, but printed creations from other talent who also owned the property. Aero Comics is really the first creator-owned publishing company, and it published such titles as Tales from the Aniverse, The Realm, Fantastic Fanzine, Dead World, many others. They had to shut down towards the end of the 80s due to a constricting marketplace. The black and white bust is what they ended up calling it. Aero Comics returned a few years after that and did a couple of issues of The Dead, and again, couldn't stay afloat due to lack of funding. But that didn't keep it down for long because the spirit of Aero Comics has always been creator ownership and creator driven. So towards the end of the 90s, middle of the 90s really, myself along with publisher Scott Moore resurrected Aero Comics once again and printed quite a few products, including Aero Anthology, Dark Oz, Land of Oz, and a number of other things. We even started Aero Manga. That version of Aero Comics lasted until about 2003 or 2004, when we couldn't get any type of cooperation at all from the main direct market distributor. In fact, they were going out of their way to try to hinder us and to keep us from doing business. So discouraged, we stopped. But in the meantime, I got into the commercial art market and was doing sequential art primarily for advertising and educational purposes. Plus, I did the Flint Comics paper, and there's a few videos back up this time stream here on this channel if you want to learn more about Flint Comics. But what that paper did is it really reinstalled my love for the art form. Plus, in the meantime, crowdfunding started. The direct market is ever constricting. Crowdfunding seems to be blowing up, but there has to be a balance in there somewhere. So I've decided to restart Aero Comics to literally cater to both markets. I'm going to be doing a little crowdfunding, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of direct market sales, and we're going to see how it goes. And hopefully, if one doesn't succeed, the other one will help keep us afloat. I'll be posting videos on this channel as often as I can. I can't promise how regular that will be, but please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications so that you'll know when we put up a new video. I still plan on doing videos on comic history and cartooning instructional videos from time to time, but as you can see, if you go up the timeline, that gets pretty sporadic. There have been months, even 6-7 months in between my posts. I hope to make that a lot more frequent, though I can't make any promises because now I'll be doing comics. So that and doing deadlines is definitely going to come first. But I also plan on posting videos here that I'll be posting on our campaign. So you'll be aware of our products, how great they look, how I feel about them, and how I see them on the market. So hopefully this channel will be educational as well as entertaining. And speaking of educational, I am also a regular host on the Indie Volt radio network. We've been podcasting 2-3 times a week now for almost 2 years, having different creators on, talking about their campaigns, talking about exposure to the direct market, and on, and hopefully that educates everybody and is able to keep everyone informed as well. So go over there at the Indie Volt channel here on YouTube and check those out if you so desire. In the meantime, it's Arrow Comics, now Arrow Comics 4.0. We do have a Facebook page up so that you can see some of the work that we're doing. We've already announced our first product up there. That's a crowdfunded book that'll be tie-in Indie Volt and the people that are on Indie Volt, an anthology book, if you will, just like Arrow Anthology, only a lot thicker, a lot nicer, and square-bound, available for crowdfunding, but also available through Liberty Distribution for retailers who have signed up in order to cater to their customers. We don't want to cut out the direct market. We want to add to it and enhance it and hopefully bring more attention to it. So in the meantime, thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Hope you stick around for the ride. Hope you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And we'll talk real soon. Thanks again.
We're putting the band back together.
Forget it.